And now we're about to hit the big boom. Get ready for this one, boys. Oh, perfect ER as well. Get ready for... Oh, boy. How much is this? Holy shit. Anyways, I think I'm actually going to extend the rotation a little bit over here so I can, like, fully charge this one.
Stop! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Boom.
Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow. Follow the stream.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again, and it is time for none other than, well, the first impressions for, you all guessed it, Schmidley. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Schmidley is finally back after defeating the Crownless with us in version 1.0, and as an homage to that amazing incident back in the day, we're going to be doing Schmidley's first impressions with, well, none other than this beast over here. And there's going to be a bunch of team compositions. There's going to be a bunch of situations that we're going to be placing her in. And, well, we're doing it all at a very affordable level. Because this is an S0, R0 Schmidley. We've got absolutely no investment at all on the signature weapon side. We're just using an R5 variation that we were able to pull from her banner. Her weapon banner actually built up a little bit of pity there to get it. And, well, now we're going to be testing her out in a variety of situations. And so what we got going on over here is this. We're going to be using her. And then, of course, we're going to be using her in her best overall teams. And those will include DPSs that are basically along these lines. You're going to have Hiyuki, you're going to have Yangyang, and that's pretty much going to be it. You're not going to really want this character unless these two are on your teams. And so these are going to be the big focuses of the day. Because yes, you can use Suisui and other, or Schmidley in other team compositions, but they're not really going to be that great, especially with the level of investment that they require to work with characters like Aemeath. So first and foremost, that's where we're going to be starting off. Giga free to play, and we're not going to be testing her, guys. We are not going to be testing her with her signature, because I am of the mindset that Schmidley, you should never pull their sig. Skip it and go save it for a different character instead, and you will thank me for that one. All right, so first things first, we're going to be going ahead and playing this unit in what I consider to be their best overall team right now. I think Suisui is a lot better in the Hiyuki team compared to the Yangyang team at the moment, and I'll tell you why a bit later on. But first things first, let's just see how this team does against the Crownless over here. It's going to be extremely strong, and we might beat up this guy's ass in just one rotation. So, Overdrive Zone is a little bit easier nowadays, and I guess we'll be able to see how well it's aged. Okay, yeah, so there's a secret tech to fighting the Crownless. I don't think Schmidley knows it yet. You actually got to go up and start, like, fucking running up right next to the dude, and then they'll, like... Well, they'll do that. Right? They won't do their crazy, annoying air attacks. All right. Now we're just on Lucilla. Get our perfect frame. Hit that parry somehow. That was on accident. That was on purpose. That one too. All right, so we just do our Hiyuki rotation over here with the dodges. Hit our Yais. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And now we got our, not a fully charged one, but that's going to be 2 stacks. 435k. And he's almost, well, he's basically cooked over here. Suisui comes back in. And her rotation's done, bro. That's it. Bro, Schmidley is in and out of there like Quicksilver. You see that shit? Like, that's it. And this is why Schmidley is like the hyper carry negative status support. You can view Chisa as more of like a quick swap sub DPS. She's almost like, you know, like a Brant or a Cantarella. She's meant to do damage as well while on the field, while Schmidley does fucking nothing. Suisui does no damage at all and has a giga short rotation as well. It's mostly just buffing, right? And so those units that got like the big numbers, right? Like the Hiyukis, they feel a lot better with Suisui compared to the Chisas because she likes having those buffs a lot. And so does Yangyang, Zhuan, Ling. And so, because of the obvious elemental attribute restrictions of using Yangyang against the Crownless, because that motherfucker's Havoc resistant, it's probably a better idea for us to take it into different floors of the TOA so that, well, we can actually see the characters deal regular fucking damage. Virtual Crisis is available as well, but, well, that'll be for another video. Anyways, going back over here, let's get ourselves situated. That's why we're going to be going into... I think floor 1 of the TOA is good for now. Yeah, the monkey is probably going to be the best spot for us to test some stuff, simply due to this fact. No shilling at all for Havoc, and no shilling at all for Ice, and the monkey's a pretty just good enemy to fight against because, yes, you need to dodge, but it's like not in a situation where you're like struggling to hit him. So, yeah, I think the monkey's like a good, almost a training dummy, but... pretty far from it. You got to make sure you interact with a couple of attacks, but I think he'll give us a good baseline. So, now, we've already seen that Lucilla Hiyuki is business as usual. It's a great team. I don't think we need to stress about it too much, right? And we all know my Hiyuki's pretty well built. But what about this one, right? Because this is also a team that I personally think is going to become really popular again because it does this one thing. It gives you the highest damage per screenshot that this character can have. Yes, you combine Suisui's insane 50+% attack buff, right? And then you combine it with all of Lynae's crazy damage buffs and her amp, and then Hiyuki just comes in and does a fuck ton of damage. Plus, you still get the second Snow Rest stack because this individual applies Glacio Chafe. And so the end result is, when your Hiyuki's at, like, you know, pretty close to max investment, her crit rate's going to be maxed out. Oh, you are going to be absolutely cooking. And then when it comes to your Lynae, right? Obviously, mine's going to have her signature. She performs virtually identically on Static Mist. So, like, bro, I'll just put it on. I'll just put it on for now because, like, I truly don't see a difference between the two functionally nowadays. So, yeah, let's get this one going over here and let's see how they do against the Monkey. And, like, again, I'm just putting Static Mist on Lynae just to, and again, variation on Suisui. This is why I think this is way more budget friendly than like your Lucilla Hiyuki team, for example. Or Lucilla and Chisa team, for example. Alright, so naturally, I dodged and extended my rotation a little bit by going into like some other stuff. I think I actually shortened it though. Yeah, we just did the 4th attack a little bit early. But yeah, that's how Suisui's rotation can actually differ from, you know, the baseline one that you might see in a guide. Because, well, she gets benefits from dodging, so make sure you use them. And now you see over here, pretty good damage still, right? And then, but this is why you play this team over here. This is why you play this team. Check out these numbers. That's pretty fat. Yeah, no, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, as some would say. Yeah, that's pretty good damage, as some would say, right? But what if we were to go ahead and maybe mess around a little bit, right? We all know that Hiyuki has, like, a stack mechanic where you can decide to, like, grief your first rotation to make your other one do more. So let's try that one out. Let's just see how it works for fun. Here we go. Boom! Oh, that was crazy, bro.
You can trust me. If I run, keep a life as fleeting.
Holy shit! All right, and now we're just gonna tap our ult, right? Do no charging at all so we can guarantee that our next one is gonna be juiced. And like, yeah, as you saw, that didn't really do that much. Yeah, that's the point. Yes, when you don't use all of her damage, it does no damage. Who could have thought?
Beyond lush haze, The rainfall marches. Come now. I could use another dancer.
So as you can see, right, this team has a very, 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 like, nice feeling rotation where, like, you're on the field and stuff is, like, barely coming off cooldown. Like, look over here, right? My ult is still on cooldown, so that's how you know the rotation timing is, like, very, very, very good. And now we're about to hit the big boom. Get ready for this one, boys. Oh, perfect ER as well. Get ready for... Oh, boy. How much is this? Holy shit. Anyway, so yeah, that was about 800k at S0. Yeah, almost 800k at S0 R1. And remember, guys, we don't have Suisui Sig for 20% more attack. We have Static Mist on Lynae. Remember.
Take your final dive.
800k for both attacks. Anyway. So yeah, that's that team. And as you can probably tell, right? That's fucking strong too. So that's why I'm personally saying Suisui feels more like a Hiyuki support right now rather than a Yangyang Zhuanling one, because you have two of the best fielding teams in the game. Just as like a baseline, like this team over here, I can comfortably recommend it to any fucking player, because I would just tell them, hey, pull this team and then go pull Yangyang Zhuanling and then go use her with the Mortefi, and now you have two of the best teams in the game. Yeah, it's pretty much just it. Like, because again, she's on Static Mist. Mortefi would then use Static Mist with your Yangyang, and then variation. Do you get what's going on? This game now has so many, like, free-to-play friendly, low investment budget teams that do so much fucking damage, but they're also, like, so cheap to build because you just need the characters, and then these free-to-play weapons, or again, just the free-to-play weapons, they're insanely good. But now on this topic, though, you might be saying, oh, we'll say Tortoise. You kept saying, why is she just a Hiyuki support, not really a Yangyang Zhuanling one? Let me explain to you why. Because this is like the equivalent of a Hiyuki Lynae Suisui team. Or this is the equivalent of a Hiyuki Lucilla Suisui team, right? You need Chisa on there for Yangyang to feel like at the same level as a Hiyuki. And you now have two healers on one team, and you are now taking Chisa away from Fusion Burst teams and Air Erosion teams that actually need her, right? That, like, without her, the Fusion Burst team is, like, not playable. That's the issue. The Fusion Burst team is, like, not even playable without Chisa. So investing in this one and placing her here is an incredibly, like, short-sighted move on the account side. But it is going to be the best performing team for Yangyang outright. But that's why I don't recommend it, because this character is better used in so many other places. However, it is fair. We need to actually see what it does. Chisa, okay, so first things first, I've got to show my Chisa's investment, because, like, somehow I ended up rolling, like, the most disgusting, like, I like, her build is gross. I just need to show it off real fast. Sorry, it's not really relevant to the video, but I wanted to make you guys feel bad. So, yeah, no, this is my Chisa, bro. She somehow has 90% crit rate and, like, 275% crit damage. I don't know how she has 90%. So, and then I inspected and I was like, wait, that's a good piece. 8.1%. Like, that's a good one, bro. Like, hey, don't tell Ryuku he's gonna schizo out, right? Then we got this for that solid 9.3%. Then this bad boy comes in with a 9.9. And he's like, hey, get ready for the 69. And then boom, we just have like a solid 6. Wait, actually, she could go to 100 if I built her better. Nah, she could go to 100 if I built her better. Anyways, so yeah. She's at 90% crit rate. Just wanted to, yeah, again, I just wanted to make you guys feel bad. This is the Yangyang as well. Bro, she's kind of cooking. Wait, why did she have so much ER?
Come on. Let's go where the wind takes us.
Oh, my pieces are good too. Oh, yeah, my pieces are good as well. All right, yeah, anyways. So, yeah, there's not really much I can do about that. So, she just has 130. So, that's the team that we're going to be using. Let's get this going and move from there. Her weapon gives 10 too. Cool. Yeah, her rotation feels pretty good, actually. And so now Chisa over here is just going to bop, bop, bop. And then just very easy rotation for Chisa as well when she's a sub DPS versus being on field. Because guess what? Oh, not really having any issue at all with like missing Concerto and stuff like that. And now we got Yangyang's rotation where you just hold down the left mouse button. Then you ult. And then you... Bah! Then I go in and I skill instead of using my... What's it called, right? Wait, what the hell happened there? Yeah, I skill instead of using the plunge to activate variation. Bro, his hand was preventing her from going out. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And then we got that one. And as you can see, right? This is a lot of investment. And you're using a very valuable character for this team to look basically the same as Hiyuki. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm saying, like, I don't really see this as, like, a great investment idea for most people. Because Chisa's so much better in other places. And it's obvious, right? There's meant to be another Havoc Bane sub DPS at some point in the future. That, well, Yangyang is going to be a lot better at using, right? Because we just need somebody that deals raw damage. Not this bitch Chisa that heals as well. We don't need this bitch Chisa with her useless ass healing with Suisui on the team. Like, at a baseline, right? She feels wasted. Completely, like, wasted in this team. And yes, it is Yangyang's strongest team at the moment. But this is my argument, right? This is my use case. Bro, you can just use Rebecca. Bro, you can just use so many other characters and still get really good results. That's the thing, is that Chisa can just be used in other lineups. You can just use, like, Mortefi as well, right? You don't even need to use, like, Rebecca. But Rebecca's probably going to be a character that everybody has because, well, she was free, so... Wait, I hope that hit. That's the thing, right? Yeah, okay, that did hit. Bro, I'm sorry. This bitch is like, actually, she can't aim. Wait, what the fuck was that? Skill issue? Nah, I see why Adam Smasher killed her dumbass now. Yeah, she probably just missing him like she missed this motherfucker. Yeah, they're both big-ass targets and she can't hit shit. Yeah, no, deserved. Okay, alright, she didn't miss that time. Thank fucking God. Bro, this bitch Yangyang is like missing all of her attacks. Good thing if you fuck up your rotation, you get more amp from Rebecca. Yeah, I got the full 70% there, guys. Yeah, I got the full fucking 70% there, boys. All right, our second rotation is going to be a lot faster now, though. All right, there we go. Much faster. Wait, is he broken? Here we go. All right. No griefing this time for the Monkey. So as you can see, right, this team is also incredibly strong. And will have no issues at all clearing any of the fucking content in the game. So it's like, truly, there's like no circumstance where like Chisa should be coming in to like... Holy shit, that is a lot of fireworks. Okay, yeah, no, he got fucked there. So that's just basically the situation, guys. Is that, like, I wasn't even able to, like, complete that whole rotation. And you just are at a level where, guys, you kind of just don't need to be spending an insane amount of resources here. And so this is why I'm saying, just take your Chisa, right? Just take your Chisa and put her on any other fucking team, bro. Like straight up, just put her on any other team. And you will be much happier with yourself and how you're spending your resources, especially with how End State Matrix works.
Behold.
Now, though, we're going to have to do a final test. And this one is just going to be goofy because, yes, you can technically play Fusion Burst Aemeath even without S1. And it will technically clear, but it will technically feel like shit, too. But, like, we technically need to show it. Okay, so I also messed up, like, the team ordering, but maybe I can deal with it because I don't want to see another loading screen. Let's try it out. Let's see if my muscle memory fucks me. All right, let's see it.
Is it my turn? Please don't.
Easy, easy, easy. Okay.
Forgive me. Let's get this
Bro,
over
how did this
with.
bitch not parry him with any of those attacks? What the fuck? They have, like, lingering hitboxes, too. Wait, that looked, like, so bad. That was crazy. Like, how did she not hit that, bro? What the fuck? Oh, I'm actually mad. I'm actually mad. What was that? Miss 600 floral? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was trying to throw that shit out and then ult and then hope it landed during the ult. Yeah, that doesn't work. So yeah, you gotta wait until that shit lands. Yeah, you can't be that ambitious on the timing. So this is like where we're just gonna be like, all right, this is clearly ass. Are y'all ready for this? Get ready for the big damage right here. Woohoo! Hell yeah! Oh, Fusion Burst, I love it. This team is fucking dog shit, man. Woo! Boom! Where's the Fusion Burst stack? Oh, this is shield too. I forgot. Wait, this is with the fusion. Oh. Oh, that. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's really bad then. That looked like just we were playing. Where's wrong resonance mode? Are you on drugs? What do you mean wrong resonance mode? We were on the right one. This bitch is literally on Fusion Burst. They're both on Fusion Burst. Are you retarded? Like, imagine you're LARPing this hard that, like, what do you mean? So, as you can see, that Fusion Burst team looked like a regular Suisui team with all this shit. Minus 10% res, 30%. Bro, that was embarrassing. I'm going to be real with you. That was really bad. Oh, and the Rebecca team got nerfed, too. It had increased res. Yeah, no, that's just really bad, bro. I'm sorry. That's really fucking bad. So that's why you should save Chisa for that team and not play her with Yangyang. Is that fair? Now, though, we probably want to see, okay, so what if we just play, and this is what I'm going to consider to be Suisui's best team. How does Suisui's best team work in content? Well, the hardest content in the game over here, floor 4. How does it do? Because we don't really have that much shilling because there's no Havoc Bane in this team. Right? There's no Havoc Bane at all in this lineup. We're replacing Chisa with Suisui. So let's see how this team actually does. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he almost gripped her, bro.
Beyond lush haze, the rainfall marches. I could use another dance.
Okay, bro, I swear to God, his fat fucking arms, like, blocked my shit and made that unplayable. What the fuck was that? Bro, stop! Why does it keep using that?
Clarity remains.
No, he has other attacks, bro.
I could use another dance.
Why does he keep using that? That's like literally the worst shit. Like, do your shit where you like attack a bunch of times, bro. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just do that shit. Oh, he's doing it again.
By water. Tinted in
Dude, have you ever seen this guy grab this much before? He grabbed like 4 times in a row as his first action. Bro, what the hell? What the hell? This bitch can get hit out of her stuff? Why am I seeing shit I've never seen before?
Let there be snow. Down you go.
So yeah, as you can see, this is just variation Suisui. It's a lot better than Chisa, isn't it? Right?
clarity remains. Come now. I could use another dance. Let me take it. Mediocre foes. Dismissed. I protect. The edge.
I like how somebody in chat that's obviously a dog shit ZZZ player was like, yeah, as you can see, dodging is useless. That's why you didn't do it there. Bitch, I just dodged and made my rotation way shorter on Suisui. Yeah, because I dodged. Yeah, and like that's when your message came out, and so I know you're dumb now. You're gonna be like, wait, you parried him that time, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did parry him twice there. You know what that does now? So now my Lucilla, right? After she's done with the rotation over here, now my Hiyuki's gonna come in, right? And we're just gonna immediately break him. Now the tomb break is gonna be available too, right? Check this out. Boom, boom. Now it's such a great clear, right? Great, because I hit those parries and interacted with the enemy, I get a free DPS window.
Tinted in blue. Come now. I could use another dance. Perfect lighting. Let me take shape. Scattered memories. Take shape. I protect. The edge. Should have run. Keep us a life.
All right, here we go.
Down you go.
Sometimes I just like doing a fun rotation for fun. Okay, well there you go. I consider that to be the strongest team in the game. And I think the main draw for people should be to pull Suisui to make Hiyuki strongest team. And I don't think anyone can dispute that this is the strongest team in the game right now. And it's a huge upgrade over using Chisa. It's not. Okay, guys, what's the real strongest team in the game? Hey, guys, what's the real strongest team in the game? So, this is the thing. This is the thing. You guys are a bunch of sheep monkeys, right? Who are looking at a, like, random, like, what's it called, calc that somebody pulled out of their butthole. You will not have played these teams, right? You will not have actually tried out these teams. And in practice, the reason why this is the strongest is because you are basically guaranteed all the damage in this team. Because you are applying so much Glacial Bite and they're frozen all the fucking time that you can't miss any of your attacks. You can't fuck up any of your rotations. You can't like miss Concerto. You can't be like low ER. And then you combine it with the damage that the team has, it is easily the strongest team in the game because anyone that uses this, you're always going to get the best results with this team. This will be your team that scores the highest consistently, does the most damage, and gets the most points in End State Matrix. Compared to any other team in the game, because of what it provides, that will be the truth for 99% of players. It's going to give you the best results. Score-wise, clear-wise, blah, blah, blah. Best bang for your buck, too, because it's pretty cheap as well. Really? So this is why I'm saying you need to play the teams, not just look at fucking sheet calcs, where sheet calcs are not actually even close to reality. But you want to know why this team is actually almost one-to-one with sheet calcs? Because they're frozen all the time and you can land all your shit. Wasn't the big observation that I made as I was playing this team? Everything's coming off cooldown when I enter the field. Do you know one of the only other teams in the game where you get that level of consistency where everything's coming off cooldown as the characters are entering the field? Oh, right. It's the one that everyone called the most consistent team in the game. Yes, Carlotta Jeja. So Carlotta Jeja and now Hiyuki, Lucilla, Suisui, right? Basically have the same exact thing going on. Perfect rotation timing. It's almost impossible to miss anything. And then the end results are you basically guarantee what's on the sheet calcs in the gameplay. You want to know one team that will basically never repeat what's on the sheet calcs? Bro, these motherfuckers. Dude, do you know how hard it is to sometimes get Yangyang's first stance switch? Bro, she needs to do a full basic attack chain. Like, some people don't recognize that. Yangyang needs to intro in and then do a full basic attack chain. That's hard to do against a lot of enemies. A full basic attack chain. Because if you dodge, you grief your rotation on Yangyang. Do you know why? Because dodging makes it so that you delay your BA4, and your BA4 gives you the most fucking shit. Card has the same issue. Exactly. And this is what I'm talking about over here. It's this dynamic, right? And when people are starting to say, oh, you need a quick swap during Chisa's rotation and build up her stacks, you have now already lost against Hiyuki. I hope you recognize that, right? The second you start saying you need a quick swap on fucking Yangyang to build up stacks during Chisa's rotation, you have fucked up. It's over. And this is why I'm saying this. Look at how you need, what you need to do to build up her forte. The whole attack chain. And I got lucky there because I could parry that attack. Imagine I can't parry that and I need to dodge. He's doing the leap slams instead, right? This is, like, look at what happens on your Yangyang team when you, like, need to, like, dodge or you can't do the full basic attack string. You'll be able to see it. It's so fucked.
Tinted in blue. Ring pieces.
Look at this. Do you see how long that takes if you implement dodges in there? And that's why sheet calcs are so useless for this fucking unit. That's why sheet calcs are so dog shit when comparing Yangyang and Hiyuki. Because who doesn't need to do that? Hiyuki, because you enter the field and they're frozen. And so that's why I'm calling Hiyuki, that triple Glacio Chafe team, the strongest one in the game. Because consistency, power, and results is what determines strength to me. And when this team over here is like able to basically replicate its clear across every game mode. Because guys, you ever seen this unit, Yangyang Xuanling, in fucking Whiwa, bro? Oh my god, this unit is some fucking dog ass in Wuthering Waves. Dude, she's fucking shit. Bro, she's so poo-poo in that game mode, it's unreal. And what's Hiyuki? God tier! Bro, Hiyuki's god tier in Wuthering Waves. She's fucking crazy, bro. And so, what do you think this team's gonna do if you take it to Whiwa? But fuck the game mode, bro. We're about to use it there. It's gonna destroy Wuthering Waves as well. And so it's god tier in TOA and god tier in Wuthering Waves. Sorry, not this dog shit team. I'm talking about this one. And that's the situation, guys. That's the difference over here. Yangyang is tier 0 in Whiwa. That's because Prinwood does this dumb shit. I've been telling them it's fucking retarded. They're rating her with Phrolova. And, like, technically, yes. But it's Phrolova doing all of it. I don't think Yangyang is tier 0 at all. I think it's literally just Phrolova. Because I remember we tried Yangyang and I was like, yeah, I don't want to ever play this shit ever again in Wuthering Waves. I fucking hate this character in Whiwa. Yeah, and guess what else I'm using with my Phrolova? I'm playing a fucking Cantarella Rosia team, bro. Yeah, sorry. Like, I'm using Cantarella and Rosia with my fucking Phrolova. I'm not using Yangyang. So yeah, that's our explanation over here for why I think this is Suisui is more of like a Hiyuki character at the moment. I personally think that Yangyang really wants a unit like this. Yangyang probably really wants a Havoc Bane sub DPS that has some way of CCing the enemy. That's what I would like to see. Some way of CCing the enemy. Because she really wants some type of, like, temporary crowd control to really facilitate her rotation on field. And I feel like that'd be good as, like, an outro skill or something. Or, like, a lingering buff that a Havoc sub DPS has. But, yeah. That's why you don't trust calcs, ladies and gentlemen, too much. With, like, and you need to actually trust gameplay. And I think the gameplay here alone speaks volumes about the actual strength levels of these teams. And I think that's fair to say. So, yeah. I think in practice... everything else is going to be better. Wait, it looked like I didn't even clear any of my stuff. I did, okay? I did, all right. Oh, wait, I haven't done... well, this is great. I haven't technically done it yet. I hadn't technically done it yet because I think I kept exiting out before the clear was done. I know I tested it on my account, but, like, for some reason, it's not there. That's weird because... why would I have it unlocked if I didn't do it? Because otherwise, I would have 7, 8, 9, or I would have 9, 10, 11 still locked. So I'm just a little bit confused here. Anyways, so... I don't plan on using any of the shield stuff down here. That would be ridiculous. Instead, I'm just... wait. Yeah, no, I'll just put random teammates here. So how I judge a Whimpering Waste team is very simple. If a Whimpering Waste team cannot perform on side 1 where you don't have any resonance energy, it's not a real Whimpering Waste team. Because if you can only play it on 50% of the game mode, it sucks dick. That's all I'm going to say. And so I only test teams on side 1 because if they can't perform there, what's the point? What's the point? There's a lot of teams that can't perform on side 1 and can sort of get side 2 done. That's just another team that's in the, oh, it just literally can't do one side category. So that's why that's the only thing I rate. If you have a problem with it, go, I don't care. Fuck off. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing over here. Let's test it out with the purple token. Main point, we don't want to waste time on a random team 1 side to test team 2. That, and it's just, if it can't clear 1 side, it's just, I'm not going to say it's good in the game mode. Because if it only works 50% of the time, that's really bad. Like imagine that, like, you had something, right? And it's like, yeah, you're just imagine anything you have working only 50% of the time. You'd replace it. You'd replace it. That's why men take Viagra. All right, so you need to do some intentional team ordering here when you're playing certain characters. And the good thing about Suisui is this. Her amp is going to be good right off the bat, but you need her ult to generate her floral epistle. So she's kind of like a decent character to do stuff like, well, this with. I hope you're ready. So we start off on here, right? And then we actually go over here. And then Lucilla obviously needs no ER, so we can just do Lucilla's full rotation with no problems at all. Then just go over to Hiyuki. Well, and guess what? Hiyuki doesn't need ER for her first ult. So it's kind of like we're doing a unbuffed Suisui rotation, right? The stack limit is also 3. Oh, that is so crazy good. All right. I think I'm just going to do a single ult here. And then we're, like, done over here. Should be a full rotation right off rip. And then Suisui's going to come in, do a little bit of nuking. All right. Get a little bit of that happening. All right. I don't know how this bitch is still alive, but, like, sure. Yeah, no, this team, I already know this team is fucking bonkers, bro.
Look at the camera.
Bro, even that chop, bro, get back here. Holy moly. I think I'm actually going to extend the rotation a little bit over here so I can, like, fully charge this one.
Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow. Follow the stream.
Come here. I could use another dancer.
I see why there's HP inflation in Whimpering Waves. They got to make sure that when Hiyuki goes in and hits 1 million on some waves that All right, so now we're dealing with how do we deal with annoying ass grouping issues? Because I guess that's one of the problems with us dealing so much damage so quickly is that holy moly, bro. I feel like I'm hacking. This is on purple token, by the way.
Follow my moves if you can. May the Sakura incinerate.
S0R1, Suisui doesn't even have her. Oh my fucking god.
Clouds fade. Clarity remains. Perfect memories, pictures, illusions of the past. Step forward. I inscribe every instant.
I'm missing some attacks over here, but it's fine. Oh, this is gonna be huge. And this team costs less than the Chisa one as well? Yeah, that's the thing. All right, well, we got that last wave cleared. I'm not gonna get much more than that. What was the score? Yeah, 3.3k on side 1. My first try is pretty good on purple token. First time I ever played that team there, so you could probably do a better rotation, but I think the way I did was fine. You don't have Lucilla Sig on? Oh, was she just on String Master too?
Let's add more memories
Oh,
to our
I had Lucilla Sig as well, so think about it this way. There's an additional 44% attack that team can have. Yeah, Hiyuki can actually come in with 44% more attack on all. Actually, she's been off Sig the whole day. So yeah, we've been missing 24. We've been basically missing 44% attack from the team signatures the whole time. I realize now I was sandbagging the Hiyuki Lucilla teams, and like Chisa had her Sig the whole time. So yeah, the Chisa teams, they had all of this. Maybe my Lucilla and my Hiyuki are just well built. I don't know, but this team feels like, yeah, well, if I put this shit on now, it's about to get illegal. Hey, okay, let's just do a real test real fast. What does it look like if I put this on? Just wondering. What does it look like if I put this on? Just for curiosity's sake. You feel me? And so this is what we're going to do now. We're going to do the same exact thing that we did last time. Where we just start off on here, right? Oh my gosh. I forgot she does a lot more damage now. What the fuck is that?
Let there be snow. Follow my moves if you can. Four wishes.
What the fuck happened?
This vessel I offer.
Follow the stream. Guided by water. Tinted.
Oh, bro, I got like confused there for a second.
Homeward clouds.
Oh my, I fucking, bro, I like lagged. I like lagged during my echo, and like my Lucilla took like 40 seconds to cast her skill. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. The damage looks nuts, bro. Oh, dude, there's like 7 echoes on the screen, and they're all causing lag. Like, echoes cause, when you summon them, they kind of cause, like, some freezing, and it's fucking up the Lucilla timing. Because I basically, like, look, I have, like, actually 3 of them on the field at once. Yeah, because you summon Aleph 1 into summoning that other motherfucker into summoning, like, bro, this bitch is Elephant.
All that I have.
Bro, this is the fucking zoo team, man. Bro, how did she miss that?
As fleeting as the first snow.
All right, just 2. I'm gonna get 1 charge on it because I think this will kill them, right? Easy, 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 easy. And that's where Suisui is, in my opinion, like a little bit complicated because you really do want to like ensure, right? You really, really, really do want to ensure that you're not like overkilling the enemies too much. Bro, where is her concerto, man? What the fuck was that? I think these chop chops actually interrupted her ass, man. What are you doing? Get back here, bro!
Run. Keep this up. Take your final dive into America.
Woo! What the fuck? Bro, she's one-shotting everything.
Roam above the
Bro, I missed it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If I miss a Yai here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm kind of griefing. Bro, what happened? Bro, what the hell just happened there? Sometimes she gets hit out of stuff that I really don't feel like she should get hit out of. Like, she got hit by a chop chop here, and then she got hit by the reindeers here, and then, like, interrupted the rotation.
All that I have.
Yeah, this run got kind of bricked. Yeah, no. I guess the main thing is don't get interrupted on your Suisui or you're gonna have a really bad time. Yeah, because her shit is fast as long as you're able to, well, get stuff going. And now I see why she has, like, so much dodge-related stuff in her kit, because, like, I don't think you interrupt her attack animations when you dodge. But I don't think people are used to the level of interruption some of these Whiwa mobs have. Yeah, I would say, yeah, the Chop Chop and the Reindeer specifically seem like they got some crazy knockback, and, like, yeah, I think we're not used to Whiwa enemies actually having, like, stuff like that going on. So, again, right, obviously, you saw what was happening here. We got a really good score the first time. We got worse with Lucilla's weapon equipped. That's just what RNG and enemy and lots of waves can end up doing. But now we got to try this, right? Surely some people are asking, well, we just saw what Hiyuki's best team does in Wuthering Waves. Now, what about Yangyang? So, let's see it, guys. Woohoo! Yeah, it's gonna be baller. Woohoo! Ah, man, this team feels really bad on side one. I don't know, bro. This is rough. I don't really know what you do here. Like, because this is the thing. I got, like, no ER, right? This is so nasty, bro. Okay. Maybe we just need to, like, cast some abilities on Suisui that we didn't need to cast on the other team to generate ER. Bro, this team is giving me cancer. I don't even know what you're supposed to do here. Genuinely, like, what do you do on side one? I'm, like, out here. I figured out what I could do on Hiyuki real quick. I don't even know how to approach this, bro. This feels like one of those, like, puzzles. Yeah, this feels like one of those puzzles, right? Where you only got, yeah, you got 5 moves. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you gotta get the ball into, like, the hole on the other side of the map, but you can only move, like, 5 times. Bro, what the fuck is this? This is truly like, I don't know how these two end up feeling so bad together in one team in Whimpering Waves as the two newest units to the game. It almost feels like they weren't tested in this game mode. Like it almost feels like they're not meant to be used here. Do this. Double intro Yangyang, 2 feather, 1 azure for the first rotation. What? So you're telling me, okay, I need to go funnel double intros to this character right now?
Ring ceases, wind rises.
And then like this, and then like this?
Ride the wind. Fall. Let the wind roar. Blade of rescue.
Bro, what am I doing here?
Down slow.
I mean, that wasn't terrible, but it was a little fucky. All right, I guess we'll try it again.
Close to me. Rise and live. I got this, sister. My blade sings. Sever the discord. Feathers to blade.
Wait, where the fuck are her attacks, bro?
All shapes dissipate.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Why is that so confusing to fucking play? This just seems dumb.
Ring ceases, wind rises. Not a chance. Ride the wind. Fall. Let the wind roar. Seize the sound.
So you guys are like doing like this?
Feathers to blade. All down. Seize.
So like that?
All shapes dissipate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is still dog ass. Oh, like this is still so fucking terrible, it's unreal. I think I even did what you were telling me to do properly. Yeah, that was double intro. Dude, this is fucking shit. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Need Phrolova and Chisa slot. Double intro Yang 2, but need to go back to Phrolova full rotation, then Yang 2. How about you just shut the fuck up and play this team instead? Like, what the fuck are you guys even... What, are you gonna do a fucking PhD analysis just to make Yangyang not a piece of shit in this game mode? Bro, I am like 99% sure, like, you just take that team that was recommended, ignore it, and then just play this one and it would score better. Yeah, I think you just ignore that recommendation and just play this one and it scores better. What the fuck? You're telling me to do a double intro rotation with the Phrolova? Go back to Phrolova to finish... What the fuck? Bro, just play this shit. What are we on? What are we on, drugs? Doing all of that to just wheelchair a Yangyang. Bro, you're playing a quick swap fucking Phrolova team to wheelchair a Yangyang. Bro, you could just... This is why I'm telling you. Yangyang is probably one of the worst Whimpering Waves characters ever. Because, like, bro, you could just... Bro, like, why would you even waste your time on this shit, bro? Just, like, fucking... Bro, just use this unit with, like, this team. What do you mean fucking quick swap with fucking Phrolova? Oh, my God. Like, bro, that almost made me vomit. Bro, quick swapping with Phrolova. Bro, shut the fuck up. Who the hell quick swaps with Phrolova?
Mamma mia, avanti. I'll warm up the
I realize I kind of griefed here. Wait, I forgot what I was supposed to do in these teams, bro. I forgot what I'm even supposed to do, and I'm pretty sure the score is already better than the Yangyang team. Holy shit, this grouping is awful, though. Oh, I think you're supposed to do a fast... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, when you're on side one, you're supposed to do a fast little concerto thing, because you already got, like, you already got everybody going. Oh, right. Yeah. No, that's, I forgot. Yeah, there's no reason not to do this. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that.
The soul never emptied.
Because then, boom, your intro's back, and then, well, now I just have everything.
Mamma mia, avanti.
Yeah, no, now I just have everything.
Is our stage.
Oh, gotta wait like half a second, though, for echoes to come back up.
Engulfed by seas venom.
Bro, how are these chop chops literally on me like that?
Life or death.
Huh?
Attempt. Witness. Blossoms in wind.
Yeah, no, get Yangyang out of here. I think Rosia's doing better.
I'll keep you company. Oh, this will be. Sleep in the whispers of silence. The sun can dance.
Bro, show me a Yangyang team that scores more than this.
We wither together. The carriage will begin.
Okay, like, please, just show me it. Bro, that was a crazy final hit of that, though. Oh, bro, she just deleted that shit. Bro, she just deleted that entire wave.
The world is our stage. I'll warm up the
Take a breath and surge deep engulfed by seas venom. Forth in fury.
oblivion. Symphony of life. Life or death. No attempted. Witness.
Ah, kind of messed it up there. Get back over here, brother. Come on. Yo, be a team player, man. Come on, bro. Anyways, I'ma just be honest. I don't see any universe where Yangyang is doing like any of this shit, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, because I'm not even using the best version of that team. The best version of that team includes Lucilla or a Chuyan. I'm using fucking Rosia instead, and we're getting 3K, bro. Use your Phrolova for teams like that, not with your fucking Yangyang, bro. This unit feels so cooked in Whiwa, it's unreal. Like, you gotta be like watching a guide using weird mechanics you would never use in the TOA, and it feels like trying to make this character work feels like the Plunderer's Yohu, with the amount of like additional goofy ass tech that someone can only find out after retrying like 400 times. She just feels like a character that's broken, not in a good way. And so that's gonna be my overall take, right? Because as you can see, Suisui, based off the practice, the actual gameplay, and the results that we've been seeing, she feels more like a valuable pick, I feel like, for Hiyuki players. And if you're looking to get the most out of your Hiyuki, and the best feeling Hiyuki, right, and the most potential, well, she's a direct upgrade over Chisa in pretty much every single Hiyuki team. Now, for Yangyang, on the other hand, I think it's safe to say that Suisui isn't necessarily a unit that, like, takes Yangyang to, like, a mega level, right? Because I'm not out here feeling like Suisui Chisa Yangyang is like, I personally, again, I'm not out here to say that it's a crazy team. And so, and then when your Chisa is so much more valuable in other places, it's more so, it's like Suisui plus Mortefi Rebecca, and maybe Chisa sometimes once in a while, but you're probably going to be using Chisa in other lineups because it's just better there. And so, I don't know. To me, it's like, I'd rather pull Suisui for this character. And I feel like that should, if that's your main motivation, is to pull Suisui or Schmidley, whatever the fuck you want to call him, right? For Hiyuki, you're not going to have any regrets at all. You're not going to be sad. You're not going to have any buyer's remorse. And it is going to be one of the best decisions your account made, if you're pulling her mainly for Hiyuki. For Yangyang, on the other hand, this is my personal take. I don't see enough of a difference between Yangyang, Chisa, Mortefi, or Rebecca teams versus Suisui, Chisa, or Suisui, Rebecca, Mortefi. if you already have Chisa, Yangyang, and then Mortefi or Rebecca, Suisui isn't really going to change that much. It lets you play like one Giga team where you put Chisa and Suisui together. I'd rather wait for the actual Havoc Bane sub DPS. The bitch that doesn't heal, right? That doesn't have their power budget split between healing and being a general support. And so they focus more on just damage buffing ability. Like how Lucilla exists for Hiyuki. I would rather wait to pull a Suisui until a Lucilla is out for this character. Because Chisa is not a Lucilla. Chisa is a hybrid healer slash damage dealer slash DPS increaser. You get what's going on. She's a jack of all trades, but unfortunately useless in this team. Comparatively, when you see what everyone else is providing. Because she's got the damage, and she's got the healing, and she's got 1/3 of the buffing ability of another character because she has healing and damage that isn't needed on this team. And so the end result basically is another Havoc Bane sub DPS or applier, and then I feel this team is really, really, really strong with like Suisui and Yangyang, and then Suisui becomes a must pull for you. But right now, she only feels like a must pull for this team, and that's only one of them. And for Yangyang, I feel like you can kind of just skip her for now. Wait till that Havoc character comes out, then pick Suisui up. Because right now, the value proposition is really strong for these two because they are in the game. And if Lucilla wasn't out yet, I don't think I would be saying the same stuff that I'm saying for the Hiyuki. But then again, Hiyuki has Lynae as well, so maybe I would be. Because Lynae, Hiyuki, Suisui is also a very good team. So yeah, that's my final review. That's like the whole like pull count and stuff. But do also keep this in mind. Suisui is a lot cheaper than Chisa. For Chisa to truly feel like an okay support that has buffing ability, a lot of the power is in Chisa's weapon. A lot of people consider Chisa's weapon baseline for the unit because a lot of people did not skip Chisa's weapon. Like they felt it was necessary because otherwise she was worse than Arrow Rover. And so, Suisui feels great, though, on variation. All I'm missing is 20% attack to the team, and this bitch already gets 50% to the entire team. So I don't really feel like it's necessary at all, right? So yeah, she also feels more budget-friendly. Plus, her Echo build can be the worst fucking thing on the planet, because in any universe where I'm allowed to put this on the character and, like, clear all the content in the game, you know the character doesn't need good Echo rolls. Look at that. That is 4 substats that are not highlighted, and I just have it on the set because it's an ER3 cost. That's the only reason why it's there, and it gets the job done. So yeah, that's going to be our first impressions over here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, this overview has been helpful, because a lot of you are wondering whether or not she's a must-pull. I think she's a must-pull right now, after practice, if you have Hiyuki. Not so much for Yangyang, especially after, you know, seeing the investment you need to really make her feel strong right now. But if you really like this character, and you really want her to feel as good as possible, go for it. And I know all of you pulled this fucking unit because she was the anniversary banner. We had 150 pulls, so Suisui's going to be popular because everybody pulled this bitch. So everyone's going to pull her. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.